Hey yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video here on my server play.pvpcloud.net. And guys, in today's video, I'm sure you can see by the thumbnail and title, we're going to be making a brand new farm here on the island. And guys, I thought that we had the best farm on the server, but shout out to Mr. Faihnn because he showed me this brand new farm design and it is actually really OP. So we're going to be building it in today's episode. And so yeah, but quickly before we go ahead and get into that, I would just like to announce that we are doing a big update this Saturday here on the server. Now, if you guys do not know, we do weekly updates just to keep things fresh and fun on the server. So make sure you guys are on this Saturday checking it out. We have a whole bunch of new stuff and yeah, it's gonna be super fun. And since we're doing a big update, why not? We may as well go ahead. I'm gonna put two 50% discount codes on the screen right now. So yeah, if you want to use a free 50% off code, all you have to do is go to store.pvpcloud.net and the codes will be on screen right now. But enough with that, guys. I think we should actually go ahead and get into the fun stuff here. We should go ahead and continue our tradition, do /clouds shop here and get us a thunder loot box here because so far, honestly, I don't think we've had that good of luck with this because you can get some crazy stuff out of it. And I think like the best thing we've gotten, and I guess we have gotten Hydra rank, which is really good. We did get a 3x cell gauntlet. Okay, I guess maybe we haven't had too bad of rewards with this. But right now, I think the best thing we could get out of this is probably like spawners or money because we are going to need a good amount of spawners for this farm. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this bad boy in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Come on. Give me something good. Ooh, I like that 5 billion money. All right, 1k clouds wouldn't be bad too. Gas spawners, no. Money, yes, 5 billion money. That's exactly what we need. That is probably more money than I've had the entire season, 5 billion right there. So we will definitely take that. 25 zombie spawners, another 3x cell gauntlet, okay. Pay to win tag and then a chunk collector. That is actually a pretty good pull right there. The spawners is what we really need. So we will take that. That will help us out huge in today's video. But yeah, I think that was a pretty successful crate opening right there. Now we should go hop right into building this farm, which isn't going to be exactly easy, but I'll try and make it simple enough for you guys because this farm is super OP and is very worth it. Alrighty guys, so here we are at the island. And so what I'm thinking right now is this farm is going to take like a 1 chunk area right here because it is a 9 chunk farm. So there will be spawners in all of these surrounding chunks as well. And our island is starting to get a little bit cluttered. So I kind of want to repurpose this farm right here into our new farm, but I'm also going to have to break this one right here because it's kind of in the way. So I think real quickly we should just go ahead and clean up the island a little bit and then build this new farm. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy that farm right there and then I'll be back once that's done. All right, so as you can see, I went ahead and removed that farm, extended this quartz platform a little bit, and then over here I decided to take off like the roof of this farm and just turn it all into packed ice for now. Now we will need like a little 2x2 hole right here for the grinder section down below. So I just have this entire chunk filled in with packed ice, and now I'm going to go ahead and extend this entire ring around this packed ice right here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do this and wrap it all the way around the farm just so we can add the spawners on the outside in these chunks as well. It is really OP, and you'll see why in a minute once I'm done with this packed ice, which is really annoying to place. I hate placing packed ice. All right, there we go. Now we got the packed ice all the way around the farm, and for the water, it's actually really easy. A lot of people struggle with putting water in these farms, but all we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put like a ring like this around the farm to start. These quartz blocks are going to be the blocks that the water is sitting on, because if we didn't put the water on these blocks and we just put it right in here, all of this would become an infinite water source, and it would just be really annoying to go ahead and clean that up. So putting the water up here just saves a whole bunch of time. Boom, there we go. Now we just need to go ahead and buy a whole bunch of water and place it all, which is not going to be that easy, but this farm is really worth it to make, so I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, I think I might have just found a bug that actually makes placing the water really easy. So basically, if you just go ahead and empty one of your water buckets right here and then pick up this water, all of the buckets in your inventory will stack into one like that, because when you buy them from shop, it does it. It just gives you individual water buckets, so doing that actually can save you a whole bunch of time. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but that is actually a really kind of cool thing. All we gotta do is place the water, boop, pick it up, and now we have a huge stack of water buckets. All right, so now we have the water all fully placed, and the farm's actually starting to look pretty good. Now, one thing I am noticing is the water is flowing directly to the center, and I think that's because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did this 7 blocks instead of 8, but thankfully there's an easy fix. We're just gonna go ahead and remove one layer of this outside ring right here, and then we're just gonna place these blocks underneath this one, so then the water will be an even 8, and it will all come right to the center, and it's gonna be nice and perfect. We don't have to add any signs in the middle. All right, so now we got the water fixed. It's flowing perfectly to the center, just like you'd want it to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and raise up this right here a little bit because obviously the mobs can't quite get through. So we're just going to throw these spawners on that block up there. Oh my god, there's actually a lot of spawners in here. What the heck? We got blazes, spiders, endermen, zombies. There's a whole bunch here. So now this farm is really starting to come together and look good. Now all we have to do is go ahead and place a block right on the corner of these chunks right here so that we can place spawners there as well. Boom, there we go. Now we got all the spawner platforms absolutely perfectly lined up with the center of the chunk, which doesn't really matter, but it looks good. So now all we have to do is add a whole bunch of spawners in here. And the reason that we did this as a 9 chunk farm is because if you have like this spawner right here and then you have another spawner that's, if we just take a couple of these and we put this spawner over here, mobs will still come out of this spawner even though there's a stack of them over here. They will not stack onto the original stack. They will just keep spawning and spawning and spawning. So you can actually get a whole bunch more mobs in here if you just have more spawners around the outside. That's kind of what makes this farm so OP. And then looks like we have a block missing down here in the actual grinder, so mobs are kind of spilling out everywhere. So yeah, now all you have to do is sit here and grind. So now it's time to actually do the hard part of this farm, which is trying to get one stack of every spawner in each individual chunk. So I think we're going to start off with zombies. I know I have a stack somewhere in my inventory. We're gonna get some zombies on every single one of these. All right, so now I'm just gonna try and get an even amount of spawners on every single one of these, and then I'll be back once I have that done. That is gonna take a minute or two, and then once that's all done, I can show you how much money this farm actually makes. It's insane. All right, there we go, guys. We went ahead and got a spawner on every single platform. So as you can see, this is kind of a little bit insane. There's a lot of mobs there, and if we go down here, there is a ton of spiders that are falling out. So I'm kind of gonna have to fix this because that's definitely a big problem. I'm pretty sure if we just go ahead and put slabs on this though, it will fix it. So then nothing should be falling out, and hopefully, oh my god, do you see all the mobs dying from the entity cramming in there as well? That is insane. All right, so now no mobs should be falling out of this thing, and if we go in here and actually just start swinging, we should be killing an insane amount of mobs. Oh my, look at the mob coins in the chat. We're killing a insane amount of mobs every single time we swing the sword. I can't even see anything in front of me. Oh, and also something else we do need to go ahead and do is place a chunk collector on this, because the entity cramming is just going to keep killing the mobs. So if we don't put a chunk collector down somewhere, then we will pretty much just be losing a whole bunch of money for no reason. So I'm just going to throw that right there, and hopefully that's going to start making, yeah, look at that. That is ridiculous how much that's going up. And we really don't have that many spawners in this farm yet. So once we get this thing a little bit more stacked with spawners, it is going to be making a crazy amount of money. And I still have some spawners to move around in here. Like these spawners over here only have 1 in the stack, so I still have more work to do with this, but I'm very happy with this farm so far. This thing is an absolute monster. It makes so many mobs, and like I said, once we get the spawners in this bad boy, it is going to be insane. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to be where we go ahead and end this video here. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Posting every other day here on the server. And so yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.